Microsoft, fuck you. Xbox, fuck you. My son, fuck you. We have been banned from buying the CYBERPUNK Xbox Live. This is episode 7, also known as episode 2077. And man, you guys are in for a huge rant tonight. You be in for a huge rant.
We rant now.
Yeah.
I guess we can start with that.
Oh, yeah. Sony, PlayStation, my son. More like Sony, PlayStation, my small Winky.
My remastered collection of every game.
Nintendo, Switch, my Joy-Con. Yes, the Alchemist is here. How you doing, man?
Hey.
So I'm Perry. You guys can introduce yourselves.
I'm Frank.
I'm Grayson.
And I'm muting myself. I'm either.
And you're pleasing yourself. Oh, a sultry episode.
Yeah, Eli likes to push chicks in wheelchairs downstairs or whatever.
That's not cool, man.
Yeah. He super kicked his girlfriend out of a wheelchair.
Sweet chin music.
Yeah, sweet chair music. Super kick. All right. So I woke up the other day. I started watching a YouTube channel that was streaming early in the morning. Shout out to the buff guy. Has an awesome channel. I was watching it and I was like, let me read the news while I'm listening to him. And my God, I read an article. Oh, Cyberpunk Xbox One X console sold out. And I was like, wait a minute. They said pre-orders were going to be starting in June. Last week it said for more information on this console, for more information on pre-ordering this console, please wait for us to announce this in June. Or whatever. Whatever it said. So I had to shut that guy's stream off. And I'm going crazy trying to buy this thing. I went to every single website. I went to international websites. Best Buy keeps telling me it's in stock. I add it to my cart. I go to pay. It says, oh, it's not in stock. Then I refresh. It's still in stock, but I can't add it to my cart. Then it's out of stock. Then I refresh again. Then it's in stock. Then it's out of stock. Then I go to a different website, Target. Target says, yeah, we got it, but it's $100 more. Add it to the cart. Oh, we can't add this to your cart. Sorry, we're sold out. What are you doing? So I'm furious right now. I go on eBay. These things are $800. It's like, what the hell's going on here? Who is clicking?
Was it me?
Is
it that's showing up? Jeez. Gotta move my mic. There we go.
Anyway, I'm telling you, I can't find this thing anywhere. Amazon, it's $600-700 on Amazon from it used, by the way. Who the hell has it that they're gonna open it and sell it used on Amazon? What's that all about? You can find them on hand right now on eBay for like $500 plus shipping. But like one lady selling it, the box is all dented up, and she's like, "Oh, it's $520, but the box is kind of dented."
How did that happen?
This thing is $299. I had a feeling it was going to come out at $299, but I didn't think they were going to actually do it. Abo, how you doing, man?
I'm gonna see if any of them actually sold.
Oh, yeah, of course they did, because people buy their own things, so people are like, oh my God, it actually sold for $800, let me buy it.
Yeah.
People do that crap all the time. eBay's a cesspool, and this guy Eli, when he's done pushing his girlfriend down the stairs with her wheelchair, he's going to tell us what happened to him.
Yeah, so this fucking asshole is trying to say the Xbox I sold him that he had for 10 days doesn't play discs. And not only that, he put the item as not as described. So I don't know what the fuck this guy is trying to pull, but he had the fucking system for 10 days. So whatever fucking happened, that's fucking on him now, because if you, he should have said something like that first 1 or 2 days that he got it, because it's been like 20 days already since this guy had this fucking Xbox. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on fucking eBay. I'm gonna call them tomorrow because they fucking called me back on Saturday, but they didn't call me. They just left a voice message. So
Didn't this guy say that you sent him an Xbox One X with an original Xbox controller?
yeah, this guy said I sent him a fucking original Xbox controller. I was like, you dumb idiot. Like,
That is
I
stupid.
sent you a picture of the Xbox controller.
What did he try to do? Hook it up to a component TV, and that's why it doesn't work? Try to put in fucking composite cable and realize it's
reading the disc, which is complete bullshit.
Can I
because,
just thank Grayson for saying composite cable? Because a lot of Canadians say composite, and I'm like, oh my god.
no.
It's composite.
They don't
yes.
say compensate. Oh god.
MN12 Bird, whatever the hell that guy's name is.
I've always said composite cable.
When I watched him years ago, he said, "You got your composite cables. Oh. I'm playing Sega Genesis. I got my composite cables." I thought that was Kevin Owens. I swear to God. I thought it was the same guy. Anyway, enough of him. Go on your rant.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna call eBay. I'm gonna message them, see what they want me to do or whatever. I'm just gonna tell them straight up like my side of the story, and then I'm gonna see what can be done, because I don't know what this guy's gonna do. If he can't provide any kind of proof or anything like that, then there's no fucking case, and hopefully it closes, and that'll be the fucking end of that.
Listen, here's what you have to do, because this has happened to me. It happened to Jeff. He sold his Xbox One, the fat one. Everything worked, sent it, and just like you, a few days later, the guy was like, he filed a return, he sent it back, and the controller wasn't even the same controller, it was broken.
Yeah.
And Jeff, I don't even know how he got rid of it after that, or if he still has it. I have no idea what's going on, but what you have to do is, when you're the seller, you're guilty and they'll prove an innocent. So when somebody claims, like when he originally claimed you sent him an original Xbox controller with it, that's when you send a picture to him through eBay messages. This way, they have that on file. Yes. Okay. So once you did that, he couldn't claim that anymore. Now he waited a few more days, and he's telling you it doesn't read discs. Now is the time where you got to call. You have to call them and say, "Listen, this guy already tried scamming me through messages once, and he's trying again."
Mm-hmm.
eBay, they usually side with the person that calls them first.
Right.
Because it shows that you're putting your foot forward and all that crap. So like you're the one trying to get this thing resolved. When they see that on your side, they usually side with you. Because that's happened with me.
Yeah.
I sold a graphics card years ago, and the guy somehow, it was a shipping dock, but he had the address in a way that it looked like it was an actual house.
Mm-hmm.
And it was delivered, but the post office didn't mark it as delivered. And he took advantage of that. He's like, well, I never got it. The tracking stops. I never got it. So I had to call the post office. I had to take that address that I sent it to, call that local post office, and I had to get the guy on the phone. And I had to say, here's my tracking number. Was it delivered? The guy goes, yes. Whatever reason, we didn't put it in the thing as delivered. We'll put it in the computer tonight. The guy didn't put it in. I had to call back the next day. Got somebody else on the phone at that post office, and they said, let me put it in right now. The guy put me on hold. He goes, check the tracking now. And it said delivered, done. I went right back to eBay. I was like, it was delivered. And they closed the case. They sided with me because the guy was trying to scam me. But that's what they do. A lot of them have these shipping places dressed up as houses. And, you know, that's what sucks. eBay needs to do a lot better than that, and they're just not. The last, like, 5 years, probably a little bit longer than that, eBay's been a cesspool. You don't want to sell on there. That's why, like, AliExpress and Etsy and all these places are blowing up, because eBay is just...
It's a fucking cesspool.
It's a cesspool.
Like,
it's a horrible thing.
When it comes to tech stuff, like, it's just so easy to, like, try and scam somebody out of it.
Your
like,
guy sounds like he's trying before he's buying. Or he's renting.
No, because you know what he said, too, when he said...
well, I didn't read the emails, but
original...
yeah. What did he say? Come on!
Said...
Tell me what he said!
I'm going to tell you what he said. All right. I'm going to tell you.
I want the truth!
All right. So he said...
You can't handle the Dunkin' Donuts!
He said, everything is great, but, by the way, you sent me the wrong controller. Can you please send me the correct controller? This guy says in the email. So I think I got this guy back into a corner because, like, it's been like a week or more than a week since he sent me that message when he said everything was fine except the stupid controller, which proved, like, hey, this is what I sent you in this message is what you got. Like, and it's on the freaking... You know, it's on the auction, the controller I sent him. I have... plus, this guy has, like, 50 fucking feedback.
Are they all negative?
Like, no, they're all positive, and they're all from buying shit. So, this is one, like... I'm just gonna say, it's like... Look, I got, like, over 500 fucking feedback. Positive feedback. I'm 100%.
Damn.
Hopefully eBay takes that into account because, yeah, I'm not going to scam this guy $250 to send him a fucking original Xbox controller with a brand new fucking system.
By the way, you're on a military base. You don't have an original Xbox.
I'm going to fuck up my 400 feedback, 100% fucking positive feedback on eBay for this guy to fucking, for what? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, this guy... Like,
you know what's really disgusting, too? Is that you're part of the military, and this guy is trying to fuck with you like that.
Yeah, and my military address is on that fucking thing. So...
It's probably a little kid.
This guy knows what he's doing. He's being a kid, so...
you should email him back in the Big Show's voice. How about I come over there and rearrange your furniture?
No, just sent back with just where in the email. Just a really long well.
I don't think you can put voice messages in the freaking... You could put voice messages in that guy.
Oh, man. So, he said it was the wrong controller, and now you're saying he's, what else is he claiming?
He's saying the disk reading the system, even though he's had it for a week and said it was fine.
Did he say it was fine in the messages?
Yeah.
Then you won. All you need to do is call them tomorrow and be like, look, this guy lied about the controller. I already provided proof. I provided a photo that I did of what I sent him. And now he's saying... He said everything was great, and then now he's coming back and saying everything's not good.
Yeah.
That's it, man. And just be like, I've never had an issue like this before, blah, 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 blah. And they'll shut it down on him. It's just stupid. Because one of two things is going on. He's renting this thing from you, or he's gonna do the old switcheroo here.
He's gonna send me back a fucking broken fucking shit.
Yeah.
I used to bust people with 360s when I was working at Best Buy like that. They would switch out the case, and they would put like a broken system inside.
Wow.
It was funny because one time they said they bought the system the day before, and there were scratches all over it. It was like somebody took
Well,
like
you
a
know
knife and like
something? If he
carved
sends
into
me
it.
back the wrong system, I'll know because I took pictures of the serial numbers and everything, the back of the system, all that. So if he sent me like a different system that's broken, if that were to happen, then he's fucked. Like I'm getting my money back. Because all I have to do is tell eBay that hey, this fucking guy fucking switched the systems on me. It's not the same system.
Yeah, but unfortunately, once they close the case, say he sends you back a broken machine, the minute that it's marked as delivered, they refund him, and then you're stuck with the broken item. eBay like pretty much cuts it off after that. That's the problem. That's why I don't sell on there anymore. It's ridiculous. It's like a friggin' Shark Tank and a cesspool.
Sometimes it's not even worth it. Like I was thinking about it, and I was like, I'll just hang on to my stuff
No,
because
that's why I offered you the money for that machine, because I was like, I know he's gonna have problems with this thing. Jeff
Yeah, that
and
was
Eli already have
perfect.
problems. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
that
I
worked out
can't find the controller because it's up my butt. I was like, well, then I'll give you this amount. And they're like, oh, okay, that's fair. It was like, it is fair.
it was perfect.
So
And it saved me the headache of having to worry about it.
yeah, that's what we got to do, man. We got to just offer each other. You see, Eli originally was supposed to sell me that machine, but then he got greedy.
Are you sure it wasn't the pandemic that had something to do with it?
Yeah, the prices went up, and he was like, "Whoa!" And look what happened, Eli. See, see, you went against it.
It was a
and
work.
Now you got screwed. Well, I'm gonna help you out and tell you how to get unscrewed. So,
Kiss your ass.
well, no, I already told him what he's got to do to fix the situation. But yeah, anybody listening, you make the time to call eBay. Because if I can talk tonight, if eBay sees that you're trying to get this resolved, if you're putting the effort in and the work in, they're going to likely side with you. I've never had a situation where I've called them and they've sided with the other guy. Every time I call them and provide photos, they always side with me, and that's it. It's over. It's a done deal. So, yes, you have to do that. My buddy Mario's done that several times. That they did that with him with the Mortal Kombat Steelbook. Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
He sold the Steelbook. Wrapped it up perfectly, bubble wrapped the crap out of it. It was in mint condition. The guy goes, "Oh, there's a big dent in it. I want a partial refund." And he was like, "Send me a picture of it." And the guy wouldn't send him a photo of it. And then Mario sent him photos of the Steelbook like before he shipped it. And they closed the case and sided with him. Signed with him. I don't know. I'm so upset about this whole thing. I can't really talk tonight, but why don't we get into the ranting?
Let's get into it.
This thing, we already talked a little bit about it, but this thing is sold out everywhere now. I didn't get to buy one. A majority of people did not get to buy one. It has a shit ton of negative reviews on Microsoft.com. Microsoft has hidden the reviews on the desktop site. However, you can still read the reviews on the mobile site of Xbox.com. And there are a multitude of them on here. And Amazon now is starting to get bombarded with negative comments. I made a video about this and I pulled it because I was like, yeah, I'm coming off like a little bitch, you know, boo-hoo. But I'm not alone. So I kind of don't feel like a little bitch right now.
Well, as we talked about it earlier, it was silly that they didn't think to put this up for pre-orders. They're just like, we'll just shadow drop it. What could go wrong?
Yeah,
Seems like such a poor decision.
They, up to about a week ago, their website said, and their Twitter and everybody else, and their YouTube channel, when they had like a video on their YouTube channel showing this thing. And people asked on the YouTube channel, when can we pre-order this? And they said, Xbox responded back on their official YouTube saying, more information on pre-order is coming this June. Well, June fucking 5th, they dropped the machine and sold it to 100 million people. Out of nowhere, out of mind, out of sight. And, in my opinion, I think they got plans. Because on Best Buy, there's like 3 positive reviews, and every single review has the word awesome in it.
That is very shady.
This has a disk drive. It's awesome.
This has an HDMI cord. It's awesome.
Yeah, and one of them said, this has a free game. How awesome is that? It's like, awesome is using all the positive reviews. Yeah, so I'm telling you, something's going on with this machine. I don't know why they did this. They just pissed off their entire fan base. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. You piss off your fan base like 5 months before you're about to launch your next console. Like, how awesome is that, dude? Are we doing this?
So
Are we
awesome.
really doing... Number one, they pissed off their fan base. I was going to say the F word. They pissed off their fan base in 2013, the day they announced the stupid machine. Now, the last machine that they're manufacturing in the Xbox One series, they're pissing their fans off again. They're pissing their fans off on the way in and on the way out. What a bunch of idiots. At least Sony gave you 2 weeks to pre-order that stupid Last of Us console. And they did put it up for pre-order. Sony didn't turn around and, oh yeah, here it is, it's out. Buy it. You know, the Neil Druckmann thing. Hello. I would like to tell you about The Last of Us Part 2. In this game, Ellie has a horse, and she rides looking for Joel. And then the guy goes on and on and on, and then they tell you, okay, you can pre-order the machine. Comes out in 2 weeks. Microsoft, this guy's, whoa, look at my refrigerator! We're going to show you gameplay of non-gameplay. Woo-wee! I'm a superstar!
Wait, we can't get Halo now? He's wearing a fucking Master Chief helmet. Just the worst.
And remember when that ended? I told you guys, I was like, why didn't they announce the CYBERPUNK console? It's coming out in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, why didn't they go like, oh, by the way, it's up for pre-order or something? Instead of just like...
Say, hey, pre-order starts on June 1st or something. You know, let people know. No, they just randomly shadow dropped this thing like you said, and that was it. It was over. It was a done deal. Everybody that wanted it got screwed. Because now you got people reselling this thing for $800 online. It's ridiculous. So what we're going to do here is we're going to read the negative reviews. And we're going to talk about it. I know Eli, he got so mad he pushed his girlfriend that's in a wheelchair down the stairs. Super kicked her right in the head. You super kicked her right out of the chair, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
The Alchemist says they should have known to make more Cyberpunk Edition consoles. Here's the thing. I'm going to be dead honest with you guys. I had a feeling they were going to sell this at $299, but I wasn't sure about that. Now, it's ironic that this dropped on Friday. Out of nowhere came the Xbox Unlock sale. Days of Play, we knew that was going to hit on Friday. Sony had announced that. Microsoft out of nowhere dropped this Unlock sale, and this was part of that. So, in my opinion, I think once this Unlock sale is over, they're going to have this system in stock for $399. I think they're making it look like... Because let's face it here. people are going to be talking about Days of Play, or they're going to be talking about the Cyberpunk console that sold out and nobody could buy for $800. They're going to talk about the Cyberpunk deal. They're not going to talk about Days of Play if there's not some sort of controversy on the other side. I could be 100% wrong, but I've seen this stuff happen before. So that could be a situation. We don't know yet. When the Xbox Unlock sale ends, and if this thing goes back in stock, because I highly doubt they sold 45,000 units of these, because I'll tell you why. Grayson, Amazon.ca never got these in.
Oh, wow.
However, EB Games got them in.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
Very suspicious as fuck.
Who?
Because it's, unless they're that low on stock that they're like, oh, we can't put it on the Canadian site. Like, that is very, very questionable.
That means they didn't hit Amazon.ca yet. So that means they're not sold out. They got them. Microsoft's got some. They still got some. Now, I'm going to try to get it on Amazon.ca. But then you also have Anthony, who's at Best Buy. And I'm hearing that Best Buy is getting a few physical releases of these consoles starting tomorrow. And ironically enough, he's working a truck, so he says the minute that he sees one, if he can buy it, he's going to buy it. So
I'm probably wondering when I go, because I've got like a Walmart that I usually go to, and when I went there last, they had like 3 of the Cyberpunk controllers. So I wonder if I go up there tomorrow, I'll probably see the console there.
Yeah, there are a lot of people. Buying them in Europe. Apparently, some places in Europe had them, and that's how some people are unboxing them. Then you have people in California, which I find ironic. There's like 2 or 3 people on eBay in California that have them in hand, ready to ship, and they got pictures of them and everything.
Yeah.
They're either reviewers or they work in the industry or something. I don't know. Or they're unboxers or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really questionable though that they just came out. We're like, oh yeah, we don't have any left.
And they all got the same price point. It's between $500 and $550. All the other ones that are going for like $550, $600, $700, $800 are all, quote, pre-orders. They're people that bought them and they're just waiting to get them in so they can ship them out to you. That's what they mean by a pre-order, obviously. But yeah, I mean, there is some controversy to this, man. There's even some people on Reddit that are furious. I mean, people are pissed. And, you know, Microsoft has yet to address any of this. People are tweeting at them. People are tweeting at CD Projekt Red. And no one's getting any responses back. So...
But why would they?
Yeah, I know. They're too busy
They want to
kissing
keep their
everybody's
hands
ass.
clean away from it.
Yeah, well, they got more important things to do. Like kiss everybody's butts. So... yeah, I think they have more, but... I think we're going to see those when the price goes back up to $3.99. And I know Target, for whatever reason, Target's not selling it for $2.99. They're selling it for $3.99. They're sold out. Best Buy is $2.99. GameStop was $2.99, and then they have one for what, $3.60 something with a bundle with a statue of Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It all depends. But who's got these comments pulled up?
I do.
You got which ones? Amazon or Best Buy or both?
Microsoft, their actual
I
website.
forgot about my. Yeah, right. Well, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's get into the comments.
There's a lot of bad reviews.
Let's click on all the bad ones.
Microsoft out of stock. I think this Xbox looks sick. It would be a total upgrade for my Xbox One S. I'm willing to pay $300 for it, but guess what? Microsoft didn't make enough. And it didn't tell anyone that they were selling it. Sad face. Somebody wrote, "This is wrong." Literally, the moment they went on sale, they were gone, and now I can only find them from bulk resale buyer for $800, and that's insane. And by the way, like, you can say if it's helpful, and people are putting it like 10 people said that was helpful, 6 people said the other one was helpful.
Right.
Always out of stock. This isn't a review, it's a comment. Why have console bundles listed for sale if they're always out of stock? I check these listings every week, and it's changed to add a new bundle or remove one, but they're always out of stock when I go to order one that I'd like. Check every bundle, and all are out of stock. No pre-order notice given. I'm too angry with Microsoft. I've been with my Xbox since day one and owned all the consoles and been an Xbox Live member for years. I signed up for notifications for this bundle from Microsoft Store and never heard a thing. I've been checking almost every day for this amazing bundle, and the one morning I failed to check, all the pre-orders are gone. I work in healthcare and had a busy day at the hospital with no time to check.
Oh, that
Now
guy's
a bunch
lying.
of scalpers have these just to sell and make a profit. I'm hugely disappointed with Microsoft. Thanks for the heads up for
Wait a minute.
pre-sale.
Wait. He said he slept through it, but he was too busy working at the hospital. Which one is it?
No, he said I was too busy to check.
Well, that's your problem.
Well, he said he signed up for the pre-order notification, and
Okay,
since
no,
there was never...
I'm messing around. Okay.
Yeah. Treat customers like trash. I've been a Microsoft customer for over a decade, and I have literally every notification available from you all, and yet there was no announcement, no warning, no hype. So the only people who were
No
able to
hype.
buy it were just the online resellers who were probably refreshing this page every second since June started.
They got BirdBot. I can tell you
Yeah.
right now, BirdBot's being used for this.
They're not
stuff.
refreshing. No
Yeah,
release date. 45,000 consoles gone in hours. So why no release date? The
Dude,
only
I was
reason I
asleep
knew it was
when that
out.
shit was being sold out.
What?
I was asleep when this shit was being sold out.
This guy says the only reason I knew it was sold out because I saw the console on the GameStop ad, then searched for it, and it sold out within hours of releasing.
I literally woke up. I started watching this guy stream, the buff guy, by the way. Anybody wants to subscribe to him, he's awesome. I was like, all right, cool, I'm going to listen to this guy, whatever. And I checked the friggin' news, and it's like, oh, it's sold out. I was like, what? I had to close that guy's stream because I was like losing my mind. Because I was like, I got to find this thing. And that turned into an all-day thing. Which
Now you know what it
spilled
was
over
like for me to find amiibos.
Which spilled over into today, and I missed the other guy's stream on top of all that. So I got to go back and watch it later on or whatever. But, yeah, it's crazy. I shouldn't have to live my life trying to buy a machine. I've given up. All right, what else you got here?
What's the point? Bots. What was the point if no one can buy this at the rated price? But have to turn to third-party sellers at inflated prices. Guess you could say this was a money grab for Microsoft before the next gen makes an appearance, or else why not have a next gen model as well?
It's not a money grab. They're losing their ass on this thing.
Yeah, for 300.
300, and then the game is 50, 60 bucks right there, right? So
Yeah.
you're getting the console for $240. They're not making shit off this
It's a
thing.
steal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
This guy says, no notice, wasted release, and now reseller hell. Literally have been waiting for this to drop, and then Microsoft Store sells it without notice. Now resellers are selling for 2.5 to 3 times the price.
It's too bad Microsoft can't drop their balls already, huh?
Yeah.
They can't shadow drop those.
Would love to talk to the employees that let this happen. Maybe the internet is right, and I should just wait to see if the Series X will have a Cyberpunk limited edition version, or if Sony has something up their sleeve. Looks at Microsoft intensely.
Listen, if Microsoft is going to pull this shit with the Series X, fuck them. I'm buying a PlayStation, and I'm going to shove it up my ass.
Yeah, if we can't just get it, that's ridiculous. Like, I want to pre-order this and
I
just
don't
get
care
it.
if they put DRM back on the console. I don't care if they lock the shit up. I don't care. If they turn around and pull this shit, I ain't doing it, man. It's over.
Yeah, I'm not going through this.
I'm not going through it either.
If they shadow drop the Series X, that's going to be a massive failure.
Listen to me. I'm going to buy both because I have to. I own the shop, and I have to play these things to tell people, I have to give people opinions that I ask. And obviously I'm a gamer and I'm going to play everything anyway, but it's not like I could say, well, I'm not going to buy it right away. Like, I have to. No matter what, I have to buy these and play these. But the point is, personally, do I have to buy it? No. I could buy them at the shop and mess around with them there. But I'm not going through this either, man. This is some bullshit.
Like, if the Series
And
X is
let
hard
me
to
tell you
get,
something. All these motherfuckers, oh, I'm broke. I gotta go back to work. Oh, I can't get a haircut. No, but you could go out and spend $800 on an Xbox with your bird bots, right? I swear to God, people are so fucking dumb. That
yeah,
kid, that 16-year-old kid that made these bird bots, fuck him.
we're screwed now.
Yeah, fuck him. He's a piece of dog shit.
But if it's hard to get and the PS5 I could just buy, like I want to buy both at launch, but if I can't, then I'm just gonna buy PS5 and wait because I'm not gonna like kill myself trying to get it.
I mean,
Like
this is a fucking. It's
I
the
want
last
it.
console. It's the last manufactured Xbox One X. Remember when this thing came out? You could go to the store and buy 50 million of them.
See, that's what's weird. It's like why all of a sudden now, you know?
If this is legit and they really fucking screwed everybody, we're gonna find out once this unlock sale ends. Because if this unlock sale ends and you can buy these things for 400, then we're gonna know what they really did. They hyped it up. But if this is legit and these things never go back on sale again, that's not a good look at all. You just screwed your customers. I was gonna sell. Good thing I didn't sell it first. I was gonna sell one of my Xbox One X's. This way I can make room for this one. But good thing I didn't do that first. I was like, you know what? Let me wait, get the other one first, and I'll throw it in the store and whatever, get rid of it. Yeah, good thing. Good thing I didn't do that. But now I feel like selling everything. As a Sony fan, a Microsoft fan, and a fan of Nintendo, like, you don't do this shit to your customers, man. You know, just shadow drop it. And how dare they? Phil Spencer's sitting there fucking kissing everybody's ass about the current situation. It's like, dude, you're more worried about this shit, but you're not worried about the controversy going on with your hardware? Just trying to kiss everybody's ass instead of trying to get his house in order. It's like, yeah, you could do that, but please address this situation too. People want to buy shit.
You're still running that division. You still have to worry about that stuff too. You can't just like forget about
What
it.
are they, fucking Nintendo from 10 years ago? Where they're going to let the scalpers run the market?
It looks like it.
Yeah, if he's going to be like Iwata, fuck him. I'm going to just say it right now. I think everything Phil Spencer did for Xbox was great. But if you can't address something like this, if you're blind to it, you know, that doesn't put faith in your customers and your fan base. In my opinion.
Knowing them though, I feel like they would be like,
let me tell you something. I don't even know anything about this fucking game. I just like the console. I think it's really awesome looking. I don't know anything about the game. In my opinion, and I could be totally wrong, this game looks overhyped. People are, yeah, we can't wait to play this game at 20 frames a second. Yeah, all right, good for you. Great. I just want the machine. That's why I told you guys, finder's fee. Any of you guys find me this machine, I'll give you the game for free. I'll give you the damn code and you put it on your account. I don't want it. I want the machine. Anyway. What else you got here?
Microsoft failed. The fact that zero announcement or warning was given about the release of this console bundle is ridiculous. I've been keeping weekly, if not daily, watch for when this console would drop, as they're waiting to get the Xbox One specifically for this bundle. Now the console's only available from scalpers. This is ridiculous. Shame on Microsoft. Same old, same old. Everyone's saying the same thing, and there's a lot of them.
Can you please leave a comment and say they're going to put the DRM back on?
No. I have to make like a fake account to do that so I don't get killed. But knowing the way that they respond to things, I have a feeling they're going to come out and be like, we screwed up. Here's more consoles. Like, I hope. I mean, they don't usually do this. This is so out of left field for them.
They didn't sell out because they didn't give any to Canada. Amazon.ca never got them in. Ever.
Yeah.
Not yet. They're going to.
And then they'll be gone within minutes.
Well, no, because you're going to buy mine, and I'm going to give you the money, and you're going to just send it to me. And then we're all good.
He's like, what?
What?
I think he quit the podcast.
We can. I think we can order from that site.
Yes, we can. That's why I'm waiting. But you know, it's kind of pathetic. I have to do that when I could have just pre-ordered this thing, like every other console I pre-ordered without an issue. The Scorpio edition was easy to get.
Yeah.
Remember, we ordered like 8 of those things that night,
Yep.
and not from one place. We didn't hoard it up. We
picked up a bunch because I wanted one. You wanted one.
We had to get some for the store.
Who else got? Who was with us? Was Ludwin with us? Did he get one?
Ludwin was with us. He got.
Yeah.
He got because we got it early.
Games, they're sold out.
Yeah. You know, I had family members that got them because we were going to get them for the shop because people wanted to buy them.
Yeah.
But that's the only reason why we got them. We didn't buy them to scalp them.
No, we just wanted to play it.
I lost my ass on some of those, you know, because if they used a credit card, I lost like 2 or 3%. But I had to have them in the store so that people would friggin' buy games. And it would make people happy. Like, oh, all right, they got whatever they need. Like, sometimes when you run a business, you got to take a little bit of a hit. You know, you don't take a hit by ordering 500 copies of Madden and you only sell 2 of them. You take a hit this way. Certain things you got to take a small hit on. But, yeah, we didn't buy them to friggin' scalp them on friggin' Amazon and shit. These people, they're buying them and selling for $800. It's like, are you kidding me? Go get a job. Go get a real job.
It's ridiculous.
But like I said, I think they still have some. You know, because some places didn't get them yet. And the stores are still going to get them. Not many of them, but the stores are going to get some. From what I read. Well, all right, so you're done with the Microsoft site. What else you got? You got the Best Buy one, right?
Yeah, I have it right.
Read them.
Because I've been refreshing the pages this whole time just to see what would happen. Well, Best Buy has like 5-star reviews, and they all say great.
They all say awesome.
Now these all say great now.
Okay, well,
it says great everything from its
change their wording to get them off the scent.
From its specs down to the design. This is awesome with the company with CYBERPUNK. Yeah, this is worth the money. Awesome for the price. Included game and a glow-in-the-dark system. This console looks great, plus free game. Awesome. Oh yeah, there you go. You're right. They do all say awesome too.
Told you. Listen, when you're in the business like that, like when you sell things, you know how to speak and you know certain words to use. And you know how certain words are used. Every one of those 5-star reviews has awesome in it. And they're all praising the console.
That's got to be someone messing around.
Yeah, they don't even have the machine yet. And they're telling you how fucking great it is, how awesome it is. It's manipulation. Alright, so read the bad ones so we can get some laughs out of these.
Alright, let me see.
That's all this is today. Tonight it's just a rant show and we're going to have a little bit of news. Because there's not much news to begin with, but this is like a rant. And then the Patreon supporters are going to get the Patreon show when we're done. Go ahead, let's go.
There's not a whole lot of reviews. Let me check Target real quick and see, because they have some. Well, Target has a 1-star, but I don't see anybody.
What about the negative Best Buy reviews?
No, there was none. Oh yeah, here's the Target ones.
They won't negative Best Buy reviews.
No, it says it's sitting at 5 stars with 3 reviews.
Oh no, that's not what I have. All right, go ahead.
Target says they won't even match the price. The price is even higher than the manufacturer. Price too high. Why is this price so much higher than everywhere else? I mean, that's true, but... And Target still has the thing where you can click ship it, and every time you click it, it just says, not added to your cart. It's out of stock.
Wait a minute, let me see. I screenshotted some of these reviews. I think Best Buy might have deleted the review. Best Buy might have deleted the reviews. Let me see here. This is all Microsoft stuff. Screwed the pooch.
Yeah, there's a ton of bad Microsoft ones.
Yeah, did you read them all? You only read some of them.
No, there's a ton. There's like 32. I got more.
Let's go.
Okay. Left in the dark. You literally did not notify anyone on Twitter like you said you would. You'd release date posted without a specific date or time. You should have just released it like PlayStation released their Last of Us 2 Pro console. Now your console is stuck with petty resellers trying to make a $500 profit. Lettuce, mayonnaise, and onions.
That's what somebody wrote.
Complete bowl.
Lettuce, mayonnaise, and onions.
No, they wrote LMAO.
Oh, okay.
Complete bowl that there were no pre-order notices or even an available now notice. Been waiting for this console for months to be sold out everywhere. Now sellers are selling it for 3 times the price.
Let's play the fun game and go on eBay and see how much it would cost me to get it.
Probably a lot.
Probably. Because
Yeah,
if it's $800 American, it's going to be probably $1,000 Canadian.
Well, it's settled
If not
down a
more.
bit, and you could get one for around 500 right now.
No, 500 was this morning.
I just checked before, and they were like a little bit lower. But let me see.
I saw this morning 498. There was one yesterday for 450 with $20 shipping, but that was that one had tax on it, so that was
Oof.
going to be an extra $38 after tax.
This guy has it $4.99 free shipping, $5.19, $5.29.
It's fucking too much money for.
I
something
have
that's
one
$2.99.
for $737
That's
plus
ridiculous.
$30 shipping
Whoa,
on EV Games.
is it in stock?
Well, it's just say, oh my god, there's one for $804 plus shipping. Jesus
You
Christ.
see, EB Games was smart though, because when I went to their site, it said when you went to that page before you even could add it to your cart, which you couldn't because they didn't have it. When you went to that page, a pop-up came up saying 1 per customer.
Yeah, I just got that one because I have that page open too now.
That kills the bird bots dead when those things come up, those pages.
Hey, someone has one for $404 free shipping. Oh, it's bids. Never mind. I got excited.
603 plus $50 shipping. Like, yeah, it's up in the 600, 700 range for me.
That's too much.
Yeah, these are. I don't think anyone's going to go lower because some of these are best offer, but they're not going to do that.
Well, here's one in Canada. I don't trust it because it doesn't actually have any photos of the console. It's just using the stock photos. But it's for $379.
The lowest one that sold on eBay because I did sold was $460 with $30 shipping. So he paid $490 total. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's still too much money. Shit.
Yeah, that's insane. It's like that's.
I'll be right back. You
At
guys
that point, it's
handle
not worth it because you're already going to be spending that money when the new console comes out.
Yeah, the new machine is going to be probably around there a little bit more, but still, that's crazy to spend that much now. 300 is like at least somewhat reasonable because it's like, all right, it's the last one. You know, it's probably about half of what the new one's going to be. But man, that's crazy. I've just been trying to refresh all the sites and see if we could scoop one up, but I've had no luck. So people say at 3 a.m. they were able to get one, but I think they're just like trolling. Because I don't know how.
Also, who's waiting up till 3 a.m. just to get
Not me. I mean, if I wake up and I check it and it's there, I'll grab it. But checking EB
no, that way.
Games. Yeah, this is ridiculous. We should
just
not
a
have to go through
poor-
this.
It's just a poor way to sell that thing out. I get they want to get rid of it because they have so many in stock and they want to clear their factory space, but like, why put it out in that way?
Yeah, this was not right. A lot of people waited a long time for this, and then, we get this crap. Oh, Amazon has some reviews too. Let's see what they have to say. 4 ratings. Scalpers on Amazon hurt genuine gamers. Scalpers strike
on
again.
Animal Crossing?
Yes, them too. Someone just reviewed, F you. If you are one of the POS flipping these right now, eat one. Somebody wrote.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks.
Such a poet with his words.
I know, right? It's so messed up because Amazon has it in stock used for $6.78.
Of course they will. They'll have it for even more eventually.
And you get free shipping.
Oh, I only have to pay $6.78. I
That's
feel so
insane.
lucky.
I feel like offering someone on eBay who has it for like $4 something just to see what would happen. Like, what's the worst they could say? No.
Well, not only that, they have to deliver to you, otherwise it's a scam.
Yeah. Because a lot of these have make an offer, but I don't think people are going to go low unless the hype died out. But they've been selling. Like I could see when they sell, and they've been going pretty quick. So I don't think anyone's in a rush to just sell it. But still, if you bought it for 300 and I buy it for 400, you'll still make $100. So, you know,
Yeah.
and then that wouldn't be so bad of a price to pay. I mean, it still sucks, but it's better than nothing, you know. So I don't know. Have to see.
And for me, it's not that much of a jump because the thing was supposed to go up for $3.79 anyways.
Yeah, and that's its regular price is 400 over. It's normally $3.99 here. So if we were to pay 400, that's not too bad. But I don't think anyone's
No.
going to let it go for anything like that because they are going for close to 500 easy, and sometimes over
Oh,
500.
and they'll only go up as less of them get out to people.
Actually, the cheapest one sold for $4.75 free shipping, so an extra $75 on top of the full price. So that person made $175 because normally it's 300. Well, on sale it's 300. So
Yeah.
that's crazy. But we'll see. Hopefully, some more will pop up. I'm hoping. I just keep refreshing and see what'll happen. Even Newegg, I'm
You just look
checking.
like Gollum from Lord of the Rings at the end of the week when you finally get it.
My
The
precious.
precious.
It's for Perry anyway. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna get it, but I would be
My
happy to help him out.
precious.
And it's not hard to just refresh. Have extra eyes on it.
What the fuck? Who is buying that? They
Well,
have the fucking controller stand for $124.
those controller stands are ridiculous. Like, why do they even have those? They're so expensive.
Yeah, they're $124 if I just want to get the Cyberpunk one. Like,
Aren't they
what?
normally like 50? Like, it's still like really crazy.
Yeah, I think so. They usually, they probably be 50 over there. They're usually like 70-ish over here.
That's
So to have it be
insane.
$124 on Amazon is like a bit much.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just for a
Besides, I've been
stand.
using a PS4 controller right now, anyways. About one of those converters that ended up working out really well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. See what happens.
Well, don't worry, people can still buy the Fallout 76 bundle, so there's
Great.
that.
Oh, they still have the charging stand on the Microsoft store over here for $49.99.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
still in stock, so that's still
Holy
ridiculous.
shit, why is that almost $600? This Fallout 76 bundle is $579.
It's just a white Xbox.
No, it's a black Xbox.
Oh, I thought it was white. That's crazy.
Yeah. Kate
I don't know.
controller now is up at $139.
I think those are still in stock over here. The controllers.
Yeah, I see.
What happened? You cut
Holy
out.
shit. The red controller, $119.
Wow. Yeah, the controller's nice, but I really don't need another one right now.
Mine's got a creaky right bumper, and one of the menu buttons is kind of faulty, and I just found out the A button is a little faulty, so
Wow.
that's wonderful.
I'm even checking to see if there's any like weird third-party sellers, but I don't see
And then
any.
not only that, they fucked up my delivery the first time and didn't even deliver it to my place.
Would they bring it to the wrong place, or?
No, they tried to say that that a delivery temp was made, but I was home. No one came to either parts of my building. No one
I've had that
contacted
happen
me.
before.
And then they just dropped it off at some like Penguin Pickup, which is basically like a little offhand site next to a Walmart.
It's
So I had
so
to go all the way
annoying.
up. Yeah, I was like, you guys didn't even try to it. Fucking FedEx, man, they're the worst.
Yeah, I hate when
I
they
tried to order
deliver
something
stuff.
else from them right now. They like last week, they're like, "Oh yeah, we tried to attempt a delivery, but your apartment building, the door was locked, and we didn't think to contact you, so we just drove off." I was like, "What?"
Stupid.
Oh, it's very stupid.
Luckily, FedEx, they don't get used a lot over here, at least for me. I haven't had them. Every now
I
and then you'll get something from them, but
I hate getting FedEx. I'd much rather have like UPS or Canada Post.
yeah, usually ours is like the US Mail or UPS for like when I order from Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon's great. They just come to my back door and just drop it off there because they actually have a field where you can like that's another problem with FedEx. With me, my front door to my apartment is locked, so I try and put it whenever I'm ordering something, come to the back door. Because that way
Yeah,
I can open the door for them and get the package from that way. But FedEx has no way of telling them that, so they had to call me and I had to tell them that.
that's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and UPS has like an app where you can authorize delivery and stuff. So if it's something you got to sign for, you can just do it right on the app.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. They're better.
Well, even over here for me, the couple of times I've had UPS, the driver calls me and tells me he's here.
That's nice.
Yeah. So it's frustrating to have a company that's like, nah, we're not going to contact you. We'll just drive off.
And then when you do get something, we're just going to throw it into the doorway and hope you find it.
And then not only that, the nearest FedEx facility is like a city over from me. So I'd have to like take a bus all the way out of town
Yeah,
to
mine's a
go to the
little ways
facility.
too.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And
Well,
yet
let's see.
Amazon is like not that far from me. They literally have a facility like a little ways over.
Well, that's
But
good at
theirs is
least.
like if I order something 1 or 2 days, sometimes it comes same day. Like,
Wow.
yeah, because we have a giant facility. Like we have so many people that when this facility first opened, they Amazon pays them to to basically like take them on a bus to and from the city to go to this massive warehouse.
Wow. That's crazy.
When Amazon announced they're building a facility, they put up like what city wants it, and my city tried to fight for it.
Yeah, they were going to do some stuff in New York, but I don't know what happened with it. Like, I think they were trying to do something in the city and it just didn't happen. I don't
I
know why.
mean, from the one time that I went to New York, it's very congested, so it would be hard to have a facility.
Got to get the
Like,
drones out to drop off your
yeah,
packages.
The freaking
sadly,
package,
no
like
drones over here yet.
What'd you say, Eli?
package falls off the drum, like fucking batteries or something.
It just whacked somebody in the head. Yep, so there's not a lot of Xbox news at all.
I could talk about that Kerbal thing that you guys that I mentioned about on Wednesday when I was in the chat.
Yeah, tell us about that.
So, Kerbal Studio, what are they called? Phoenix Wing? Phoenix Lab?
I think so.
Yeah. They were told, not from actual Take-Two, but in a LinkedIn message, that I'm sorry, we are canceling your studio and canceling your game and restarting it at this new studio. If you would like to join us there, please respond to this message. So
Wow.
they basically closed the studio to put it in such a way that Take-Two would get 100% of the profit instead of getting like whatever their split deal was with this indie studio.
That's insane.
And then to top it all off, they only took half of the staff with them.
Wow, that's so scummy.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, you want to join? Oh, we already have enough. Well, guess you're out of a job.
So is there not going to be any more Kerbal games?
No, now Kerbal 2 has continued development, but it's now a Take-Two property because of the way that they set it up, where they're now an in-house studio,
Wow,
just so that would get all the profit from the game.
that's crazy. Who?
Well,
What
it's just
other
like
games do
really
they
shitty
make?
to go like, oh yeah, we're not even going to tell them in a public, in like a business email. We're just going to message them on LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's scummy. They make Outer Worlds, Civilization. That's really all Take-Two?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's technically a Take-Two-owned studio called the Private Division.
Oh,
Private Division co-owns. It's kind of weird because the way it happened was like the Outer Worlds studio was working with Private Division to get it funded, but then midway through the development, that studio was bought by Microsoft. So it's kind of weird of who owns the rights with that now. Is it co-owned, or does Private Division now own the rights? Like it's weird in
weird.
that sense.
I know
But
the
yeah, it's like a co-publisher studio called the Private Division, but it's owned by 2K.
They don't have the grapefruits.
I know the Kerbals are always on Game Pass.
What's a Kerbal?
Kerbal Space Program.
You never seen that stupid game? I've never played it, but there's these little like things. Here, I'll show you.
They're like green alien types, and the whole thing is you're supposed to be getting them to the moon and back, and it lets you customize what type of rocket you want, but it's all based on physics and actual math, so you have to make sure you do everything right to get the rocket back into, and then you have to make sure that your like propulsion is set right.
I've kind of seen those.
Yeah, I've never played it,
Yeah.
but I always see them kicking around on the Game Pass screen and stuff.
So, really quick to clarify what you guys were saying, in the United States, they released 4 different Fallout 76 bundles.
Oh, well, there you
Wow.
go.
They had 2 black
That
bundles.
banger of a game.
2 black bundles, 1 physical, 1 digital copy. Then 2 white consoles, 1 physical, 1 digital copy.
Except the physical copy is just a cardboard disc with a code to download it digitally.
Oh no, it is not. It is an actual
not?
physical game, yeah. Because I have them.
Oh wow.
For a
Yeah.
game
When
that
that
took
first
a
came
huge
out, the
jump.
physical copy, at least for the PS4, was just a cardboard disc.
Yeah. Yeah, PlayStation always, they pull that crap all the time.
Yeah.
Xbox!
And then the other story is the Bobby Kotick shit, where last year he made $30 million.
They should have, Goldberg should spear Phil Spencer, give him the jackhammer, drop him on his fucking head.
And all the other CEOs of Activision basically are trying to pass a bill now to stop him from making that much money in a year.
Jeez.
These guys are just
Because
trying gaming over friggin' money.
It's in the same year that he made $30.1 million. Activision had to lay off 400 Blizzard employees, 800 Treyarch employees. Like, they've had to lay off so many people from these studios, and it's like, oh, he can't even take a pay cut because he has to constantly make his money. And then someone else did the math where it's like, oh, even if he wasn't bringing in that money, he would still be fine for the year because
Crap.
of how much money he makes.
We're never gonna get Warcraft 2, the remaster.
Yeah, after what happened with 3.
Oh, God.
Hey, what the hell happened? They released Command and Conquer like yesterday or Friday or something.
Yeah.
What the hell was that all about?
I don't even know. Like, they always put those out on, like, compilation discs, and then all of a
Of
sudden
course
now they...
EA
My
would-
God, 1997 is back. God.
Of course EA
Jesus.
would put it out, though, with zero fanfare.
Yeah, can we bring wrestling back to 1997?
Nah, fuck that. Fuck wrestling,
No, because then we're
okay?
going to get terrible WCW.
You're out of wrestling anyway. You super kicked your friggin' girlfriend out of a wheelchair, you freaking idiot.
Leaving it.
Yeah.
She
The
was.
whole
She
thing
probably
was
asked
so
him.
shady.
She probably asked him, "Hey, weren't you in It's Pat?" And he just got so mad. He was like, "No, that's not me."
uh,
But Perry, I did start listening to some of those behind the scenes Talk is Jericho stuff with some of the wrestlers, and just hearing the way Vince treats those people is just like, well,
well, Bret Hart said it back in like '97. He was like, "When he's done with you, he takes you out back and puts a slug in the back of your head."
Oh my
oh no,
god!
I
That's
know
what he
the
said.
clip, but like the Dean Ambrose stuff where he's like, oh yeah, they wanted me to cut a promo where I made fun of my actual friend who was going through leukemia treatment, and they didn't get that it would be offensive.
Well, look at the Revival. They wanted them to dress like Cat in a Hat and prance around and shit.
Yeah.
And they asked Bruce Pritchard, like, what's the story? And he was like, I don't know. And they're like, well, what's the end of the story? We're still working on that.
And I started watching some of the Dark Side of the Ring, and that's been
I saw a few of
interesting.
those. I didn't see the Owen Hart one because I'm annoyed. Because YouTube keeps spamming the picture of him looking like He-Man. And I'm like, okay, now I really don't want to watch this. Because now, like, you're
The Owen
forcing me
Hart
to
one
try to watch it.
is good, but a lot of people got upset with his wife again because his wife is refusing him being in the Hall of Fame, and it's
Who
like,
cares?
well, why
The
would
fucking
you
Hall of
want
Fame
him?
sucks anyway.
Yeah, they put anybody in there.
At this
well,
point, it's
outside
like,
of
who
few.
gives a shit? Like, whatever. Like, his wife should just be like, well, like, you can just watch his old matches and shit. It's so stupid. It's like, dude, who cares? We want him in the Hall of Fame. Why do you want him in the Hall of Fame? Okay? Who gives a shit? He was a great wrestler. He had a great career in the WWF. It was sad what happened to him. I was watching it that night. It sucked. But you know what, man? It's 20 fucking years later. 21 years later, whatever it is. The wife is never putting him in, so people just got to accept it and move on with life.
That's it.
But WWE sucks now anyway, so who gives a shit?
Well, yeah,
And
they're
he's
buying up all, they're re-signing all the talent that they're not even using just to keep them off any other promotion.
Yeah, well.
Which is weird because they laid off all those employees beforehand, so it's like, where do they have all this money all of a sudden?
No, they still got money. They always had money. They made the most money this year, but because they were saving money on live events and everything, they got tons of money. The merchandise is killing it. The network, it's not doing that well, but they're getting money from all these other avenues of revenue. So they got the cash. They just cut the fat, which is fine. They were never going to use those guys anyway. You know what I mean? But I hate when they fire people, and then these people are like, you know, well, WWE never used me. Oh, that guy's bitter. Oh, really? He's bitter? All the guy said was they fired me because they weren't using me. Oh, he's bitter.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a wrestler? Oh, you're not allowed to work for AEW. If you work for another company, we're not going to like you. It's like they're wrestlers, dude. They can work anywhere they want. If they want to go to work and shake their ass for TNA, they'll go to TNA. If they want to go to New Japan, when the travel ban's over, they can fly over there and work. They can do whatever the hell they want. But if somebody wants to go to AEW, it's like, oh no, they can't do that. Yeah, they can. They can do whatever they want.
Well, and then not only that, the constant... Anytime there's a talent that he feels is too old, Vince just puts them out to pasture.
Well, now he's doing it to the young guys. Look at CM Punk. The guy was the next Steve Austin. And they turn around and like, yeah, we want Sheamus to be number one.
And then they do nothing with Sheamus.
Yeah, right? Where's he at? He was injured, and now they won't even bring him back. Freaking idiot. That guy. Roman Reigns, he didn't want to do WrestleMania, rightfully so.
So he's blacklisted. Like,
yeah, and Vince was like, oh, you don't want to risk your life for this company?
what's wrong with you?
It's
just funny hearing the wrestlers who have gotten out now talk about how out of touch he is, and how it's like, oh, if he's eating You can't go up to him if he's like eating or getting a massage because he won't pay attention to you. It's like,
Come on, Grayson. Now you're coming off bitter. You're not allowed to work anywhere. You know what? If you're a wrestler and you don't work for them, you have to go get a different type of job. You have to become a garbage man or something. Because no one's ever allowed to work for another federation. My God, who cares? Let these guys go to AEW. People, you know, I mean, these wrestling fans, they bitch about no competition. The minute they get competition, everyone's like, oh, well, I'm sticking with WWE. Why? You for years you were saying how crappy WWE was. And how they're not using Zack Ryder. Well, Zack Ryder's going to AEW. You know, oh, Zack Ryder was overrated. Really? Because you were begging WWE to push this guy at WrestleMania time. Before he was released. I mean, come on. Every WrestleMania they want to push.
Company. I thought after they've like fucking pushed him out of the wheelchair, he was gone. I didn't even know he was back.
Yeah, he's just been sitting back there not doing nothing. He even admitted today that, oh, you know, I purposely didn't knock on Vince McMahon's door. It's like, so you gave up years ago. Fucking loser.
Yeah.
Dude, be a man. Grow some balls. Open the door. Be like, yo, you old motherfucker, why are you using me? Oh, yeah, what do you got to say, right? What do you got, dementia? Slap him over the fucking head, be like, wake up, bitch. Fucking old bastard. He don't even know who the fuck works there. You know that, right? Remember the Jimmy Wang Yang story? He walked up to him backstage. He goes,
the interview with Brody Lee. He's like, oh yeah, I pitched a gimmick where I was going to be like a smart type monster, and then they gave it to my tag team partner because I don't think they could tell which one of us was which.
Well, I'll tell you a story. Jimmy Wang Yang, he was like in the cruiserweight division. He came from WCW, and when they did the brand split, the first one, they made him into like Cowboy Jimmy Wang Yang. So he was with the company for a little bit, and they finally released him. He got injured or whatever. They released him. So he's visiting backstage. And McMahon goes right up to goes, hey, when are you coming off the injury list? And he goes, you guys actually fired me like 2 years ago. And he said Vince's face turned white. He turned around and just walked away. Like he was embarrassed.
Yeah, because he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know or care. And then everything has to be passed through him, and if he doesn't approve it, it doesn't go.
Well, he'll change it 75 times.
No.
Listen to the revival on Jim Cornette's podcast. They say everything.
Yeah, I listened to a bit of it where they were just like, "Oh yeah, we pitch him ideas, and he wouldn't go for it." And...
Yeah, that night they buried him on Raw 25. Everyone was like, they got buried, and people were like, "Oh, they didn't get buried; they were featured, right?" And what'd they say? They said they knew they were getting buried, and the guys punched a wall and everything because he knew they were slotted.
Yep.
At that point, I don't know, man.
He just doesn't care.
WWE,
unless your name is like
WWE, social media like destroyed WWE because these friggin' wrestlers now, they're saying random shit, they're doing crazy stuff, and the company can't keep track of it anymore, and they don't even care. So these guys, these aren't wrestlers anymore. They're not men. They're a bunch of pansies. Stuff wrong. You know, people say, "Oh, you guys had a bad match." How dare you criticize my matches? Imagine if Stallone said, Cisco and Ebert, I will snap your necks next time I see you. You didn't like Rocky V? I will come after you. I don't see Cisco and Ebert making a Rocky film. You don't see Stallone saying that shit. Stallone's laughing all the way to the bank because he got paid millions. He don't care what Cisco and Ebert think. Jesus Christ. These wrestlers, imagine if somebody says, Stone Cold, you suck. He'll just go, fuck you, and he'll keep walking. Seth Rollins, you suck. Oh, well, I suck. Well, there's something wrong with you. And the guy will go on a huge freaking rant. It's like, dude, you're not even a superstar. You're just a little bitch. That's all the guy is. He's a joke.
I mean, a dick pic?
Oh God, right? Yeah. That's the only reason why he's got his job, because Stephanie McMahon saw those
Yeah.
pictures. It was bigger than Triple H's. All right. Enough of that. You didn't read the Amazon comments.
The Amazon
Could you?
comments.
Let's get to
How
before we
could
do
you?
that. We'll close with the Amazon shit. Minecraft Dungeons. It has dethroned Animal Crossing on the Nintendo Switch.
I didn't even hear this. This is crazy. I
It's
gotta
all over
look
the
that
place.
up.
It hit today. Look it up.
That's nuts. I'm like shocked. I mean,
Minecraft Dungeons is #1 on the Nintendo eShop. It has
let me see
dethroned
this.
Animal Crossing, which has had a 7-week run, an 8-week run, whatever it's been.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It says
It has dethroned.
it was recently knocked off its perch. So yeah, Minecraft Dungeons. Wow, that's amazing.
A Microsoft game on a Nintendo console. #1.
And it's number
It
one.
beat Nintendo's game. Figure that one out.
That is pretty crazy.
Telling you.
Yeah, it's been 3 months that Animal Crossing has been #1. Wow.
Knocked it right out.
I mean, if anything's gonna do it, I'm kind of glad it was that, not something stupid, like not Xenoblade or something.
Well, something stupid's probably gonna knock Minecraft off. You know what?
Maybe.
You know what might knock it off? The Mario game, the Paper Mario.
Yeah,
that might
yeah,
be
yeah.
it.
Next month,
Yeah, I think that'll knock it off.
maybe Clubhouse games will knock it off.
No way. You know, I played a little bit of that. It's weird. You create a guy, and it's like, oh, now what's your favorite food? Pizza,
Ye-
chocolate.
Yeah, I ended up getting it anyway. So if it's good, maybe we could play online sometime.
Yeah, that is legit online 4 players.
It's just a good little thing to have. Like, there's plenty of good games in it. You could just pick up and play a couple of games. You know, it's good for the whole family, even people that aren't gamers. It's a pretty decent little package.
So I played that shark game on Xbox.
Did you like it?
It's all right.
Yeah, it's just all right.
I think it's like a $10 title, though, man. I don't think it's a $40 title. Or $30
Yeah.
title.
Come on, you
I-
have the amazing talent of Chris Farnell.
Oh, as the narrator?
Yeah, no, he's the shark.
Oh.
Well, that I got up to the second part where you're playing as the baby shark, but there's like 2 alligators, and I can't get through it.
Oh, yeah, you gotta level up a little bit before you fight them.
Yeah, that game is it's so rednecky and hicky.
Yeah, it's just a
They're
little,
poking fun at like reality TV.
like, Deadliest Catch and stuff.
Yeah, it's like the Tiger King meets Deadliest Catch because the guy's like a hick,
Yeah,
and you know at the end you're gonna be eating that guy.
I hope.
That opening was pretty nasty, man.
Yeah, it was.
You know, it's
Yep.
it's very strange, but yeah,
Well-
it was okay. It's like Grand Theft Auto for sharks.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Tiger Kings, Postal 4 in early access has a Tiger King reference in it, so
Postal 4, they're still making those games.
I can't believe they're
Yeah.
still making them.
it's in early alpha on Steam.
I remember when that game would always be cracked. Postal 1 and Postal 2. I never even downloaded them.
I think I
They're
have
just
them on
shocking to
Steam.
be shocking. Like,
Yeah, they made a movie about it too, didn't they? With that Uwe Boll.
yeah, with
or
Uwe
something?
Boll, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, he sucks. Uwe Boll, you suck ass. I remember, like 10 years ago, he went on the internet and started bitching out Michael Bay. He's like, "Fuck Michael Bay in his fucking movies." I'm like, dude, your movies fucking suck worse than his.
At least
And then
fucking
he
like
started, that was around the same time where he was trying to get some fucking movie funded, and then it
Wasn't it
It-
Far Cry or
like-
something?
it wasn't Far Cry. He was trying to get a movie funded, and then the German tax hole loop finally ended, so he couldn't make movies anymore, and then he complained about it.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember the video he posted online, and everyone was like, "Yeah, Michael Bay sucks at using IPs, but like Bad Boys and everything, like Michael Bay's original films are good. It's just when Michael Bay gets like Transformers and shit, he fucks it up. Look at that
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles, man. That shit was horrible. I walked out of the movie theater embarrassed.
Yeah, both Ninja Turtles are bad.
Yeah, I walked out of that theater and I was like, Jesus Christ, what happened?
Yeah, my fiance never saw. I think what was it? The second one,
Yeah, Seamus is in that
In the
one.
Shadows or whatever. So I finally showed it to her, and she's like, "That was just awful." I was like, "Yeah, it's not great."
Yeah, never rebooting that again. What were you gonna say, Eli?
No, I was saying how Michael Bay had a few good movies, and this guy fucking well, he made Alone in the Dark, that fucking garbage ass piece of shit.
Come on, Christian Slater is so good in it.
Oh my
Alone in the
God.
Dark.
Christian
Yeah.
Slater was like 20 years
Christian
too
Slater
late.
is like sleeping throughout the entire movie, and then they have Tara Reid in it, and the way they make her smart is they put glasses on her.
Oof.
Yeah, it was
This-
based on the game, but it wasn't. It was like Alien Underground. It had nothing to do with the fucking game. Just bad.
And the fuck gun is complete. Like he's shooting above them, and then the freaking zombie guy's like he's like dying and shit. Like it looks stupid. Like
Didn't
the
he
effects.
do House of the Dead with the DMX
He
music?
did both House of the Deads.
I didn't even know there was a second one. Fuck me.
Yeah, it's got famous rapper Sticky Fingers in it.
Oh, yeah, Sticky Fingers is okay, but I don't know if he shouldn't be in a House
Yeah.
of the Dead movie. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He was good on The Shield.
I found out there is 4 Blood Rain movies he did,
Wow.
and one of them is a parody where it's Blood Rain, but what if she was really fat? So they put the actress in like a fat suit, or they got a fat actress to play. But it's really fucking stupid. But it's the exact same movie as the third movie. They just put somebody in a fat suit.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It was quite something.
Uva Bowl. His name sounds like a toilet.
He did so many. He did the terrible In the Name of the King movie with Jason Statham and Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman. Yeah, we know all
And
about
it
Ron
had,
Perlman.
oh god, what is that actor? He was in Goodfellas. Not Joe Pesci, the other one.
De Niro?
No, not De Niro.
Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta, yeah. He's in it as the
Liotta.
evil wizard.
Oh, Baby Yoda. I love that guy.
Yeah, Baby Yoda is in it. Yeah, Ray Liotta's in it. Fucking terrible.
Yeah, well, fuck that guy. That guy sucks. Yeah, that was funny. He was on there bitching about Michael Bay, and I'm like, dude, like, he's not any better than you are. Like, you're both he's like a notch up than you, but you are like, you're not better than him at all.
No.
At least Michael Bay, like, got Megan Fox to, like, fuck him.
Up his ass?
I don't know.
Did he ever
She-
watch Up his ass for 5 years? And then he died of dysentery?
He kicked her out of Transformers because she wouldn't sleep with him anymore because she got married to the guy from 90210.
Yeah, and then,
And then
she
she was
also
having-
called him Hitler.
Yeah,
And that was the other thing that...
and then like her and the other guy got a split, but they got back together and they just split again. Now she's with fucking Machine Gun Kelly.
She with wow.
But yeah, when she split with the guy the first time, the husband, she went right back to Michael Bay. Did Transformers and then she left again, went back to the husband. Oh, and then she did Ninja Turtles. Which, dude, April O'Neil is not supposed to be dressed like a fucking Britney Spears. Like, she wore a schoolgirl outfit in that film, and I'm like, that's
Come
not
on,
April
but
O'Neil, you
but
fucking idiots.
Medea's Tyler Perry is Baxter Stockman, which is the worst casting I've ever seen for a character.
I can get that. Like, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But at the same time, it's just a shitty movie. Why
Yeah,
would you cast him in that? If you're gonna cast a big star like that, like, make it a good movie. Don't just say, "Hey, this movie sucks. Let's get Tyler Perry involved." I don't know. I just I don't know why they gotta fuck with shit. Just leave it dead.
I guess because they assumed that everyone was chomping at the bit for a sequel to the already bad.
Yeah, I know, right? I wasn't. I saw that. I was like,
What do we have to do to get a cartoon again? Like a legit cartoon,
There
not
is
like
a Ninja
computer.
Turtles cartoon and it sucks. They're anorexic and everything.
No, but they're like animated. They're not like cartoons.
Well,
They're animated, and the voice actor from the Sonic movie plays Leonardo, which I thought was very bizarre.
they're all different types of turtles too now.
Yeah.
Like Raph is a snapping turtle, I think.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. What
They
did
used to be
what
Red
did
Ear
they
Slider turtles.
do? Dude, you know, in the comics before the '80s show, which the '80s show was badass, but in the comics before the show, and Eli will tell you, they used to kill people. They used to cut people's fucking heads off.
Yeah, they killed Shredder in the original.
Yeah.
First,
Like, it wasn't a kids show back
They,
then. And
they
they're
all
like,
wore
"Oh."
the red bandanas in the friggin' comic book.
Yeah.
Oh, in the cartoon, in the '80s cartoon, there was some serious shit in that. Shredder threatened to kill those guys a bunch of times. Okay, so let's talk about these negative Amazon comments, and then we're gonna ask questions, and we're gonna leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Amazon. Let's see.
Let's click on #1 rating.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. The first comment, I read this before, but you weren't here. F you. If you are one of the POS flipping these right now, eat one. That's what somebody wrote.
Eli's girlfriend wrote that.
Microsoft released the limited edition console and sold out very quickly to a number of people who are going to post a $299 console on eBay and Amazon for prices upwards of $800 plus. It saddens me to see this, and that consumers who really want to own this amazing Xbox One X are forced to pay ridiculous prices to scalpers. I've been with Microsoft since day one, owning every console release. Signed up for notifications for pre-sale. I was never notified it was available. I've been checking online frequently since this item was announced. And the one day I'm working and too busy to get online and check, out of luck. Scalper strike again. Yeah, gone in minutes after posting.
You know how I'm gonna get this machine, right?
How?
It's gonna come down when I reopen. I'm gonna have to get $300 off a Series X if you trade me this machine.
Oh my god.
Like, it's gonna be in store credit, but yeah, I might have to go the extra mile. All right, go ahead.
This guy says, yeah, gone in minutes after posting. Price $800 plus at time of commenting. The greed is real. I love everything about this product but the price. The console that came out to $300 to $400 is selling for $800. Perhaps I could have bought it at market value if resellers weren't buying as many as possible to sell for outrageous prices. It's all good though.
Grayson,
Finally,
it looks like Grayson's icon is fucking the phone on the online tab on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it.
It's just shirtless Waluigi, the best character.
Wow, Luigi.
Mario has nipples, confirmed.
That's not Mario. That's Waluigi.
No, I know, but that means that the rest of them must have. Oh, it is confirmed because the Mario versus Sonic at the Olympics, they all have nipples. Even Dr. Robotnik.
I don't want to know about Dr. Robotnik's nipples. I don't know what you do in your spare time, Frank, but I'm okay not knowing about his nipples.
Oh man. Anyway. Thank you, society, for embracing capitalism to the point of extortion, monopolization, and excess greed. Our future really does seem as bleak as Cyberpunk 2077.
It's
That
a
game's
fucking
on
console.
point. And 30 people like that comment. Just so you know.
Look, I'm pissed too, but shit.
Extortion.
They're extorting us. That was it. There was only 4 comments on Amazon. They're all 1 star.
That's just funny.
Any
We've been
questions in the
extorted.
chat room? The Alchemist, I like I know this Xbox. There's a rumor Sony will have a PS5 event on the 11th now. Well, I'll be honest with you, buddy. I really don't give a fuck when anybody has an event now because every time they say that shit, they cancel it.
And not only that, how much of it is actually going to be real gameplay? Because
Yeah.
they've done that as well.
Well, there was a rumor. I think Rammy the Ram, our buddy, he messaged me today. He said that Sony apparently is going to release this console with a bunch of remasters. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, Horizon Zero Dawn is supposed to hit PC this month.
I also
So it'd
heard
be a perfect thing to put that out as a remaster as well, on
Yeah, that was one
in
of the
case the
titles. he
sequel's
told
not
me.
ready.
Apparently, God of War was on that list too.
Really?
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
a God of War remaster
All right,
running at like 120 frames or something.
what were you gonna say, Frank?
I heard Bloodborne on PC and PS5
Yes,
as a launch.
I heard that
Yeah,
too. But
I
I've
could
been,
see that.
I've been hearing that for
That's
years.
something that their diehard Bloodborne fans have been asking for a while now, is the game to run at
Yes.
60. So
Give us Bloodborne.
gives it at 60. That's the only way we play it.
Give us Bloodborne with a $3.99 price point.
Bloodborne comes bundled, the PS5 version
You
for
know,
$3.99.
I love how these PlayStation guys really think the console's going to be $3.99. It's
They're
like,
high.
guys, the fucking tech that's in the box is a lot of money. They're going to be taking a hit on the PlayStation 5. They aren't going to be taking a fucking hit where it's only $400. You're paying $4.99 to $5.99. Anthony heard $5.99 from the Sony rep last year, okay? So expect to pay $5.99 or below. You know, below, but meaning like $4.99 to $5.99, not fucking $3.99. You guys are on drugs.
They've never.
The PlayStation 4 Pro isn't even on sale during days of play. It's still $3.99 right now.
And they always take so long to lower the old consoles. They're not going to have PS5 be $3.99 and PS4 be $3.99 at the same time.
You know why they did, You know why they pushed this event? It wasn't because they're fucking we feel so sorry for everybody. No. It's because they realized that Days of Play was going on wasn't the time to show any gameplay or announce PS5. Because the minute you do that on Days of Play, no one buys a PS4 on Days of Play.
Yeah, it's funny they didn't cancel Days of Play.
Yeah, they didn't cancel Days of Play. They canceled the event.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 5 event.
But that goes to show you, you know.
So
we'll still do Days of Play.
They were like, well, why don't we just wait another week till we sell more PS4s, more PS4 games, blah, blah, blah. And by the way, the Days of Play, if you want exclusive games from them, like God of War and all that, that's great because they're all $10. I think Days Gone is 20 or whatever. Digital.
15.
I saw 20, but I don't know. You might want to check that again. But
PlayStation, so $14.79.
Is that with gold or plus or whatever?
I'm not logged in and it's showing that, so I assume
I saw
that's the
$20
price.
the other day on the console.
I know physically it's 20 at like Best Buy and stuff.
Whatever. You can get
yeah.
that game for $20 or under. The other games are all $10. So yes, if you never bought those games before, you're gonna get a good deal. However, all the other deals on there, they all suck. And even the Xbox Unlocked event, the only game that I thought was gonna be appealing to me to buy, which I still didn't buy yet because I'm so pissed off right now. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 remaster, which is only the campaign. Which I already beat the campaign, so that's why I kind of like I'm on the fence about it. It's $15. I could just wait till the summer and probably get it for like $7. They always do that. They always drop it.
But Resident Evil is on sale.
Yeah, but I got it at that price at launch.
No, like all of them.
Yeah, those games are always
You
on
can start
sale.
streaming now and have 48 hours done in the bank.
Yeah, now have what's his name, the Lion.
You'll have the voice actor for Nemesis, and he'll just come on and just do stars the entire podcast.
I swear to God, I think he's saying stores.
Of course.
I thought he was saying snores when I first heard it. I was like, what the fuck?
Keys.
I think the only thing I bought on this sale was that Alice game for 360.
Yeah,
I
that
never
game's
played
100
it.
years old.
Yeah, that was like the only thing.
It's a good game, but it is 100 years old.
I don't think it's on Steam anymore because I remember I looked a while ago and it
No,
wasn't
it's
there.
EA. It's on the EA store.
Yeah, so for $5 or whatever, it was worth it. But I didn't see anything else like really great on the sale. I mean, there is some
Both
stuff, but
sales are shit. Like I
yeah,
said, if you don't have a PlayStation, or if you have a PlayStation but you don't have those games, which, come on, right? Those games are 100 years old. But say you don't, for whatever reason. Those are good deals. The Xbox, they have a couple of good games on there that are on sale, but both sales are horrible. Like,
Well,
both
because
don't
we're
have
so
anything
clo-
really
we're
sticking out.
so close to the generation being over that it's like all the games that anyone is caring about
Right.
are not coming out for a couple months. So to have this big sale now, there's not really anything to really
Yeah.
catch people's eye, because a lot of that stuff as well is on Game Pass.
Well, a lot of people. Here's the thing: a lot of people aren't going to buy the next consoles right away. Those are the people that are going to. Oh well, my PS4 it still plays Last of Us 2. It's like, yeah, but it plays it like shit, dude. Like you need a PS5 to run that game good. But those are the people, the holdouts, that are going to be sticking around.
Yeah.
You know that's fine. Like that sale is for those guys that didn't get around to everything. But as far as everybody else, yeah, you're right. They got to just jump into PS5 and be done with PS4.
on Xbox, it's a lot of stuff that's always on sale or it's not that good of a price. I noticed too. For some reason, they just like
Xbox's sale last week sucked, and this week sucks. The only,
Yeah.
like I said, the only good thing about this week's is the Resident Evil deals and the Modern Warfare 2. But I beat the campaign of Modern Warfare 2, so do I really need to spend $15 on a game that's probably going to be like $6 over the summertime?
yeah, and you have it's all the rest of it's all the same stuff. Like Spyro's 20, Crash is 20. Like
Yeah, that's
it's
good for
always
people that don't have them. Like people that are stuck in quarantine now, that's great. But like people like me, I have all that shit.
yeah, had it for a while.
So I don't know. Same old shit. Why don't you show us the new consoles already, man? What the hell? And I hope
Oh.
Sony doesn't bitch out like Microsoft and we just decided to sell the machine while everyone was sleeping.
Yeah, that'll go
Birdbot.
over well.
Shout out to Birdbot. Didn't they get sued or something? Sony got in trouble.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
talk about that really quick.
I was going to talk about that Wednesday, but we could talk
We
about
are
it now
going to talk
too.
about it Wednesday, but just give a little brief summary.
So basically, how it works is in Australia, they have like very strict laws. Like you have to be able to be refunded, even for digital things, like within reason. And Sony has a thing where like if you've even downloaded the game, they won't refund you. So they settled a class action lawsuit for like $3 million.
Wow.
And then I think they have to give refunds. Let me look it up real quick
Refunds!
because it was something like that. That was like the gist of it.
Xbox!
Well, it's kind of like that 2009 that court case that went on about the 2009 stuff, where everyone got a little kickback from that. You
I
signed
remember that.
something.
Okay, here we go. It says it was sued because it made false and misleading representations. Apparently, it
Involving
says
what?
well for the refunds. So it says
Oh, okay.
the commission filed a lawsuit against Sony Interactive Europe, which runs the Australian operations, in May 2019 after the company told 4 customers it didn't have to offer refunds for faulty games after they had been downloaded and had been more than 14 days since the purchase. Consumer guarantee rights do not expire after digital product has been downloaded and certainly do not disappear after 14 days. So they lost the lawsuit and were ordered to pay 3.5 million Australian or 2.5 million
Wow.
American. So
Well, that's.
I mean,
That's not a good hit to take, especially when you're going into a new generation.
well, they need to be able to offer refunds. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, what if you
Yeah.
downloaded, like, remember that game you showed us that was, like, totally broken? That, like, weird game? Like, what if you downloaded that and there's just no way, like, you're just screwed? Like, at least do the Steam deal where it's like, oh, if you played, like, a certain amount of time, even if they give you a half hour, it's like, at least that's reasonable. You know, I'm not saying give me 10 hours to play the game and I'm just going to refund it, but, you know, if you can prove that the game is faulty or crappy, they should really do that.
I know.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, they should.
Isn't
I mean,
Microsoft
they kind
supposed
of
to
deserve
offer?
getting burned on it, but it's definitely not going to help them go into this new
Microsoft
generation.
offers refunds if you play less than 2 hours.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah, so
perfect.
it's a similar thing with Steam. Steam's, is it 2 hours or is it? I can't remember.
Yeah,
what the
Steam
hour
is
for
2
2
Steam is.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's perfect because it's just not right. I mean, you're not getting the whole thing in 2 hours, and you'll know if it's a piece of crap or not. There's no demos. There's nowhere to rent stuff anymore. You know, it's not like we could just try it out.
Right.
You could pirate stuff, but then you don't know how it's going to run on the console, so it doesn't even really help you that much.
Well, you know, we'll talk about this on Wednesday, but they got the Outer Worlds on Switch to friggin' run at like 30 frames, but like with higher textures. Like they bumped up the textures or whatever.
Yeah, because that game looks rough on there.
Xenoblade
I have not
Chronicles.
seen any gameplay of it. I just imagine it being very rough.
Xenoblade Chronicles looks like you put component cables in the friggin'. No, I'm sorry, composite cables. And then you
Composite?
like stretch the image.
Composite cables.
Oh, right, yeah, right. Let's go there. I swear,
Xen-
I think that guy is Kevin Owens.
Xenoblade, there's no excuse. Like Outer Worlds is like a huge game, so I could like
Xenoblade
almost
is
understand
stretched
it.
and washed out. It looks like shit.
It's just so weird. Like Breath of the Wild runs like really nice and it looks good, and they couldn't get Xenoblade to run. It makes no sense.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild looks like Game of the Year compared to this thing. Breath of the Wild on Wii U looks way better than this Xenoblade game.
It just sucks because I really did want to play Xenoblade, but I'm not playing it like that. Screw it. It's not worth it.
The remastered that came out. What? Not good.
It runs at like 480p or something. Or what was it?
No,
What was the resolution?
handheld, I think it's three something p.
Yeah, 3 something to 540, and then docked it's like 540 to like it doesn't even hit 720. I don't think. Sometimes it does because it's dynamic.
That's rough.
What are we?
There's
But
the
Outer
Outer
Worlds
Worlds.
doesn't even run 60 on the Series X, so that doesn't surprise me that would run poorly. Because I don't know, the game just doesn't seem to run well.
Yeah, no, the Series X, the Xbox One X. The problem is the friggin', and you know this. It's the GPU portion of the. I'm sorry, the CPU portion of the APU. It's the Jaguar
Yeah.
core. Had they fucking got rid of that Jaguar core and put a faster core in, obviously not a core, but a faster CPU portion of the APU that's not Jaguar, that thing could be running at 60 frames on every game right now. But I mean, we gotta
Yeah.
wait until the Series X. That's the only thing, and hopefully they patch these games that have the open frame rates so that on the Series X we can play these games normally. But you know, the way that they're doing these friggin' shadow drops on these consoles, I might not be playing on a Series X.
Yeah.
So
They gotta have pre-orders for the new machines. Like that would be such bullcrap.
well, we don't know, right? Anything's
Yeah, they
possible
could fall
now.
through.
We might have to wait till friggin' next year to get one of these things, probably. If they turn around and pull the same crap. But yeah, if I were you, man, if anybody listening wants this Cyberpunk console, you just tweet friggin' Xbox and Phil Spencer, man. Because it's BS. They gotta fix this. They're more worried about making political statements than fixing the shit that's in their own house. Oh, we want to look as a company. Like, yes, you can post whatever you want, but you have a problem in-house right now. Take care of that. Don't ignore it because you want to smile, put a smile on something. You know what I mean? So dumb. It's dumb that they really screwed their fans over like this. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. Me and Eli are gonna jump on the Patreon only show. Want to thank Frank and Grayson for joining us tonight,
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
and we will see you guys on Wednesday. And Patreon supporters, your show begins in about 15 minutes. I already sent you all the link, so you're good. So that'll be it, guys. So take care and stay safe out there.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.